Hey YouTube, this is Roblox1 here, and I'm here to do a review for The Flash, the Grodd episode, basically. This episode was ridiculously, good. Wouldn't quite call it the most amazing episode, but seeing Grodd, in full form was really cool. So let's, again, as we always do, talk about the story and then analyze the story. So basically, the team is still reading about the aftermath of Harrison Wells being a villain, and the team basically have to try and work out where they're left off. The team have to basically have to, sort of work together without Harrison Wells. Also, Iris Wells is revealed to know the secret of the Flash, and that becomes a major part of the episode. The team then investigate a series of robberies that eventually all seem to connect to Grodd. We also have, as the side plot, we also have Harrison Wells seemingly creating some sort of project that will basically allow him to travel back into the future once more. So yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought seeing Grodd in full form was really cool. Grodd is surprisingly big. I wasn't expecting just how big Grodd was going to be, but Grodd's massive. Grodd's like huge in comparison to what I thought he was going to be. So yeah, Grodd is really big, and it's very impressive to see that character. Because I don't know a lot about Grodd. Grodd is a very sort of different, is not something I'm very familiar with. But I love the fact that Cisco sort of made references to King Kong and the Planet of the Apes movie. And this is sort of an interesting idea to me, comparing him to Caesar from Planet of the Apes, because that's sort of what Grodd really reminds me of. And actually, one of the comics in the New 52, I haven't read this story, but one of the stories I know from basically watching reviews is that in the New 52, Grodd actually is a ruler of that kind of environment. And I did think it was really cool. I loved the the interaction between Iris West and Barry in regards to Barry's identity being revealed. I thought this was okay. The relationship angle hasn't really been of very much interest. And I did actually think Iris was a bit bitchy in this episode, and very much reminded me of Laurel Lance in this story. And I don't like the fact that she, did sort of have this bit of an attitude towards the team. But unlike with Laurel, I do think Iris being actually in the team doesn't quite seem forced. I think Iris will be an important member of the team, and she will be an important part in Flash's future. We know that they do eventually get married, but what I'm referring to is that she might actually play sort of a bigger part in making sure that Flash becomes the superhero he's born to be. I also like the fact that Iris didn't just disregard Eddie, and I like the fact that Iris actually said, I love Eddie, he's the person I want to be with. And I really, really like that angle. The general guy appears in this episode and sort of seems to be setting up either the Justice League team, and seems to be setting up some kind of either hunt for metahumans, something similar to that nature. And I thought that was very interesting as well. I loved what was going on with Harrison Wells. Harrison Wells sort of seems to be creating basically this long, winding road to the future, to get himself back to the future, and I really, really liked that. I thought it was really, really interesting, and I just really, really enjoyed watching that. Also in this episode there is a slight reference to Smallville. Basically what I mean is you see the watchtower that Smallville used to have in Season 9 and Season 10. So I thought that was a fun little reference. All in all, guys, good episode. I'm really looking forward to the next episode and seeing where the Flash Season 1 ends. I'm RobinThat's1 here, and I shall see you soon for the next review. Bye.